make it rain, I make it rain. They said it's raining in the gym, it's raining in the gym, it's raining in the gym, it's raining in the gym. Rain make
What's going on, folks? It's K.Spade the Prospect, aka the Big Blue Chevy driver. That guy sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP, and I'm back with another NBA 2K13 gameplay. This will be some online Blacktop 3v3 with the my players, you know. So I'm gonna jump into this video with a question. What is cheese? What is cheese? What is cheating? What is abusing exploits? I have come to the realization that the answer to this question will vary for every person you answer. And more than likely, nobody ever thinks that what they're doing is cheese or cheating or abusing exploits. So here's the deal. The more I play this game, the more I play this mode, the more I evolve and I'm learning. So in the beginning, you know, I saw the heat check a lot. I instantly knew that was wrong. I knew it was wrong, but I was like, you know what? Won a game. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, it depends on who you ask. If somebody said they wanted to play against me and it was no heat checking, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm cool with that. I play some guys that do it way too much. I don't know why Q is making this play so difficult. I got a cloud over my head, homie. Let me get that. But it goes so much further than that. Just recently, shout out to my homie Damo. You hear him on the beat in the background. Just kicking it with him in the private lobby. And he was saying he don't like to dribble or shoot at the takeout point. And early on in the beginning when this game first came out, you know, I knew it was a flaw in the game, but I didn't have a problem dribbling there. I mean, you know, actually trying to attack the basket there. I wouldn't do it every time, but I didn't have a problem with it. And over the time, I've come to realize I don't really like that either. So if you'll notice, for the most part, I try to dribble and find a teammate. And if I can't find a teammate, or if they're giving me a shot, yeah, I'll find me a spot and I'll shoot it. I try not to just take off to the basket though. I just really feel like that's OD. So during this video, I want to propose the question to you guys. When is it going too far? You know, how do you know you're going too far? If you go to the Blacktop and you got active hands or you got pickpocket, of course you're going to try to get steals. But when does it go too far? And is it up to us to govern ourselves? Or should this be something implemented from 2K Sports to make it where it's not such a difficult thing? 2K is really trolling us with these missed dunks right now. Really trolling us, all right? So I want you guys to marinate on those questions. I'll come back to them, you know, at some point of the video. But let me get into what's going on here. We straight kicking these dudes' ass, right? And then they decide that we're just gonna spam the hell out of the X button. So you see a steal right there. They was able to rip QJB for the steal. And it's like that started it. It's like the other two guys on the team was like, oh yeah, we can just bang X. Yo, the game is wilding right now, yo. Wilding. Come on, man. We missing all these dunks. But these dudes in these cardigan sweaters are just coming down to the paint, dunking on everyone. And now we banging that X button. So I don't know if you caught it, but it's not a coincidence that the X button just went in a heart. These guys love that X button. And it shouldn't be that easy. So I want to put some of the pressure, some of the problems have to fall in the lap of 2K Sports. You can't make it so easy. And I know I addressed this in the report card, but I'm facing it more and more. The more I play Blacktop, the more these my players are getting better, the more the signature skills are being bought, and the more I'm seeing the spamming of the X button. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment sections, what's some of the things you're seeing that you just feel like is OD. It just goes too far. And on the flip side of that equation, how many of these things do you do that you can honestly say you don't see anything wrong with, you know? Here's the thing, they got collision all wrong in this mode. All wrong in this mode. So when I play NBA 2K11 crew, we got a kick out of throwing alley-oops. We would throw them all day if we could. But 2K11 had a very good collision system. If you got in the path of the would-be alley-oop catcher, he would bump into you. He wouldn't catch it. Here you can stand in the perfect spot, jump, push X, click both analog sticks, hop on one foot, squeeze a lucky rabbit's foot, pull a 4-leaf clover out the ground, and you just gonna get your ass dunked on. It's nothing you can do other than, you know, if the game just decides it wants your guy to miss the dunk, like it has done to us 3 times this game. So I don't feel like alley-oops are cheese. I don't. But I mean, if you playing a whole game and you just throwing alley-oops the whole game, I can't respect that. I can't, because you know that the defender can't get contact with you. You know that. You know that. So here's some more of that X spamming, man. These guys love that X button. So it brings me back to this. If I'm a person who spent my hard-earned VC, or even my, hell, I don't know, my easy Microsoft points bought VC, if I spend it on pickpocket or active hands, I want to use it. I mean, that's only right. So I understand that. But is there a line? When are you doing it too much? You know what I'm saying? So that's the question I got for you guys. I want you to ponder on that. Let me know what you feel like. Give me some feedback. And let me get back to the video, because this is a really good game. We came out hot and we got on their ass like back pockets. Then they discovered the X button, and just like that, they flipped the tide of this game. Like, we on our heels right now. These dudes are really putting the pressure on, and at this point, you know, we're just falling victim to getting the ball ripped from us every single time. It's not every time, but it definitely feels like it. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the game, you're like, good God, these dudes are killing this X button. And keep in mind, even though I'm highlighting the times that we lost the ball, that's not the only time that you got a guy walking up to you swatting at your scrotum like you got flies around your joint. You know, people just walking around the court, just swinging their hand back and forth. I really feel like it's got to be some repercussion for that. So I got to put that weight on 2K. All right, so let me get back to the game here. You see the score. I don't know what happened. We was up, what, 6-1? They definitely kind of took the lead back. And, you know, I was able to keep us in the game with my perimeter shooting. But at this point, the jumper's not falling. So we got to come up with a plan B. And I'm kind of reluctant to go into Jones. Jones is a beast in the paint. But, of course, he's a big man. So when they come around, swatting at a scrotum, they're going to steal the ball. So, you know, I'm looking at that. I'm trying not to give it to him in a crowd. Of course, he's in a crowd because everybody's just kind of standing in the paint anyway. And it got us in a bit of a dilemma here. I got to be honest. So you see another rainmaker here. I'm keeping us in the game. I'm trying to keep us in the game. And then the unthinkable is going to happen. And I do want to point out at some point, I think one of these guys got kicked out the game. I'm not sure who, but somebody got kicked out the game. So you see the distance that Jones was giving this guy, and it's just because you got a power forward matched up on a shooting guard. It's a big speed gap there, and, you know, there's nothing he can do. So that's my one heat check of the game. Unfortunately, it didn't fall, and the rest is history. So this guy has a three-point look, smart enough to realize he don't need it, just steps in, take the mid-range, and knock it down. Now these guys are 1 point away from skating out of here with the victory, and we need some heroics. So I call on the Rainmaker. I get my trusty Cloud to come back. I drop him Rainmaker, and this game is looking like I'm still not sold that we're gonna pull this out. You know, I got my faith in the money team, but it's not looking pretty. So we get a big rebound right there. Jones crashes the boards, and I'm looking for the three, of course. So I take the three, get a great look at it, can't get it to fall. The beast from the east, I think he's still calling himself that anyway. QJB with a big rebound. I come back with another decent look at the Rainmaker. I can't drop it. Neil Bridges again comes back with the big rebound. And I got 3 guys chasing me because they think I'm the only perimeter shooter. And they leave Neil Bridges. And what you got, Neil?
I get the trade ball to foul.
Yes, sir. So you hear QJB right there. He get the trade ball to fall. And I'm going to tell you, this guy Q, he's a brat, man. When the game is over, this dude takes the ball and he goes home. He get his ball and he's out. So I don't know what the rest of these guys gonna do. So that's all I got for this video. Be sure to check out my Full House Entertainment video. I got my first start in my career.
Who is this?
And I catch you guys on the next one, man. I'm out. Hello. Hey, look, coach, I'm right around the corner. I know I'm late, but I'm behind this big ass red truck and he won't go. He in the fast lane.
Rainmaker.